That was a loud ass clap. That shit hurt. Welcome to the Geeks Listen Judgement podcast. This is your called a podcast. Su puta madre. I'm your host, Anniversaries.
Winning as always.
With me is sometimes new friend,
Felix.
I'm all over the place because I've been shitting my brains out, fool.
God damn.
I got Shirillo, son.
And is it coming out with blood or not?
Yeah, it's one of those where you like wipe and then you look at the paper and you're like, am I dying?
Oh shit!
It's one of those. It's one of
you
those.
aborted your soul.
See, wait, yeah, yeah. It's one of those. Like my pants look like the map of Bloodborne or something. It looks fucked up.
Oh yes, way.
Yeah,
that's intense.
So this is a cool episode where you might see me either die or shit my pants. This is a good one. So hopefully
don't die because I don't want to edit shit.
Hopefully y'all get. Oh, that's why you don't want me to die, you stupid, selfish motherfucker.
Of course.
So stay tuned. So you'll see one of the two. I promise. Okay. I'll either die or shit my pants.
A shard?
I'm not. Oh no, there's no sharding going around. I hold that shit. But it's those churrillos where you're like you feel like pinche chapopote in your stomach when it hurts.
Oh yes.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Anyway, I fucked up the intro, so I'm gonna just do it again.
Okay.
Welcome to a podcast where we talk about what? No, that's the wrong one. Imagine when I get
enough water, son?
No, I got my shit over here. Imagine when I get my fucking vaccine, I'm gonna be fucked up even more.
No, sex momo, we're gonna die.
This is a show where we talk about cool shit we see during the week about movies, video games, etc. All right.
No, that's what you're doing.
No, it's one of the fucking two shows I got. All right, don't worry about it. Shout outs to Belgium. I'm just gonna start saying shit that I say during the week. My tits are out. Everything. Who gives a fuck? All right. This is a show. We talk about shows, movies, video games, and cool stuff we see during the week. I'm your host, Enterprise. With me is sometimes my friend
Felix.
How you been, fool? We haven't been here in a while. You made an appearance on What You Doing.
Yes, I did.
You re-debut on the pod. How you doing? How you feeling? What's good?
It's hot. I'm sweaty.
It is hot, huh?
Yeah.
See way.
But the days are beautiful, I must say.
Days of beautifulness. All right. We got 3 minutes of bullshit in. Let's get into the news, man. Let's see what's going on.
Arre?
So, we're coming up on 20 years since the original release for the Xbox.
For the what?
Xbox.
No seas mamón.
See way. And with the latest update for the Xbox Series X and X, Microsoft rolled out the original Xbox dashboard animation as a dynamic background, welcoming back the glowing green. You didn't get your paws on that one, eh?
No, I didn't. I got it to the Xbox One, but that was a beefy boy.
It was a big, thick motherfucker. Yeah. We didn't reap the benefits of like the Halos and the other stuff. No. We were running around doing other things.
Yeah, you had the PlayStation, as I recall.
Yeah, we had them all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bubbles had the GameCube, so we had all our toes in that whole generation.
Mm-hmm.
But we got memories of that, the big fucker, and then what was the name of the controller? The beefy motherfucker. We had that shit too. It has a name to it, Goliath or the something.
I don't remember. I only remember it had two extra buttons: the black one and the white one.
I know the whole that Xbox controller all had that. I think it was the
really?
Duke. The Duke. I think Duke controller. I think.
Damn.
Yeah, it's the Duke.
I just remember that was heavy, and if you threw it at somebody, they died.
Yeah, it was considered a murder weapon. Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Funny enough, we got that controller after the other ones. You know, we always liked the smaller ones. But I can't believe it's been 20 years already from this shit, man.
I just can't wrap my head around it.
It's a lot.
See,
it's a lot. What doesn't sound like a lot, but we're sticking with the Anniversaries. It's been 5. It's the 5th anniversary of Uncharted: A Thief's End, aka Uncharted 4. See way.
Already?
5 doesn't sound like that much.
No, but I mean, damn, I graduated university when it came out.
That still doesn't sound like that much. For some reason, it doesn't. Maybe because it was very early for the PlayStation 4, maybe halfway. No. It was pretty relatively early of the PlayStation 4 lifespan. It's just 5 years doesn't sound that much.
It doesn't, but when life happens, it is.
I'm trying to. That was probably the second. I think it was the second or third PlayStation 4 game I ever played.
I've never finished a PlayStation 4 game in my life.
Well, you don't have a PlayStation 4, so you get a pass.
But my brother has, so not really.
Do you currently live with your brother?
No.
No.
I live in the same state.
Is your brother cool enough to lend you his console?
Hell no.
No. Well, then you get a pass, bro. Now, if your brother hasn't played any Uncharted or hasn't completed a PlayStation 4 game, that fool we should revoke his PlayStation 4.
He finished the Lego games.
Mira que chingón. Good for him.
But he has God of War. I mean, I've talked about this. He has the best games for the PlayStation 4, and he hasn't touched them.
Buena.
I know.
Well, speaking of PlayStation, Sony has over 25 PlayStation 5 games in development, bruh.
That doesn't sound like a lot, but
I know cabrón, it is. What? Es un putero, güey.
No. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't sound like a lot, but goddamn it, if it isn't a lot of games.
It sounds like un vergal to me. 25? I mean, I'm thinking like Horizon caliber, but they're all probably not all like that. They're probably like some kiddie ones in there, you know?
But like first party games.
Yeah, but this is strictly coming from Sony. We know Sony is gold. So head of PlayStation Studios, Herman Holst, says Sony has more than 25 PlayStation 5 games in development, almost half of which are completely new properties with an incredible amount of variety. That is insane. That is great. If only I could get my hands on a fucking PlayStation 5. And according to another report saying that PlayStation 5 shortages are expected to continue into 2022. So Sony CFO Hiroki Totoki reported. It sounds fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
We apologize.
Like it
yeah, it sounds like it did made it up. Apologize for laughing for your name, bro.
Yeah.
Reportedly told analysts, even if we secure a lot more devices and produce many more units for the PlayStation 5 next year, our supply wouldn't be able to catch up with the demand.
I mean, you don't even have to like trip because you normally wait to the second revision, right?
Yeah, but I'm coming up on the tail end of the PlayStation 4 games, so I am going to like finish what I'm playing there. And I can play those games that I'm missing on the PlayStation 5. And it does suck that they're in a pickle where there are really cool games coming out, but like 75% of the people who want a PlayStation 5 can't get it.
That sucks.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. But it sucks. I mean, did this happen with the PlayStation 4?
No. There weren't shortages like this.
I mean, I remember it happened with the Wii. But
yeah.
The Wii was a very popular thing because it was kind of new. High plane. But this, I mean, when did the PlayStation 5 came out?
Last year. Christmas.
Early last year, right?
No, wait, November.
Oh. So we're coming up on a year and there's still a shortage.
Right. It just launched. And it's like, and it's not only Sony, it's both. You know, Xbox Series X and S, I think, are also having these problems. But it does kind of suck with that they're releasing all these games, and it's like, okay, you have plans for these 25 games in development. It's like, okay, your fans don't have your hardware, bro.
The meat.
Yes, don't dangle the meat in front of a fatty, bro. That's just fucked up.
No, mames. That's fucking sad.
You know, even with chorrillo, I'll eat that shit up, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I know you. I know you will.
It's just, it's pain. But anyway, they also announced Midnight Black and Cosmic Red, different color controllers. New DualSense controllers. They look pretty fire. I wouldn't mind a Cosmic Red console or a 100% Midnight Black console.
That red one sounded so sexy to me right now.
It's like crimson red. It looks really really nice. It's beautimous. It's pretty cute. I'm gonna send it to your Insta right now at Jafel91. Just so you could take a peek. There was a whole trailer for it, but we don't need to hold that. But so the standard DualSense controller sells for $70 on its own, but the new red one will go for $75, worth it. The black controller will be available for $70. I pay those extra $5 for that beautiful cosmic red.
Looks fucking gorgeous.
Now I want the console to look either one of those two colors because I'm not crazy about the white one.
You could, right, with the faceplates and everything.
There was a whole ordeal with the faceplates where the people that were selling it were like official license, and Sony had them take them down, and then there was a whole mess. Yeah, there was a whole mess. Just but there's a damn shortage, so it can't be picky about the color of the damn thing when there's not even the damn things out there to be able to purchase.
Yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah, but I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I want my shit. I want my shit now. That's how it works.
Oh. Shit.
So this one's kind of a bummer for you, being a Xbox guy. Mm-hmm. Sony registers trademark for Sunset Overdrive, bruh.
What?
Which is an Xbox One exclusive that launched in 2014. PlayStation has since acquired developer Insomnia Games, which retains the rights to the property, and they did come out saying they don't really have a whole lot of plans for that property, which is a bummer. That's still one I want to creep over and play. You reviewed it for us on the What You Doing.
Should wait on my miss.
It sounds fun as hell. It's definitely one that's ready for me to hop on and check. It's on my list for the Xbox One's games and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean it's a fucking amazing game, and I just bought the DLC content, which is 2 new missions. I like, and it's like big missions.
Is it on the Game Pass?
Yes,
it is, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, not with the DLC, but the
right,
game
right.
is.
Right.
I mean, that's how much I like the game. I bought the DLC.
Right, after you played it on the Game Pass.
No, I bought the game. Oh, yeah, on the Game Pass. I played it on the Game Pass for, yeah.
Pendejo.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a bummer. I mean, it's kind of cool for PlayStation to acquire Insomnia Games. Of course, we got, I think it's Ratchet and Clank, and we got the Spider-Mans. That's what they're moving around. But it kind of sucks when they gobbled up studios like this and then just sit on really, really cool IPs like Sunset Overdrive seems to be.
Yeah. I'm just remembering the launch trailer.
Yeah.
And I was so hyped for that game. And when I finally got to play it, I was like, oh, it totally delivers. And now to know that it's going to be showed, maybe not permanently.
Maybe not permanently. They just don't have plans for that IP right this second. Maybe they will. Exactly. Is that a strong enough game to have Xbox people jump ship? No, huh?
No, but it is one of like the big ones.
It's another grain of salt.
Yeah.
Where you're like,
Yeah, because I mean, Xbox may not have like the properties Sony has,
right?
And with God of War and all that.
Well, they're working on it.
Pretty good game, solid game. So, yeah, maybe this is not like the big reason, but it is one of them.
Because it would be cool if they would drop Sunset Overdrive. I don't know what the legalities on it or what they would have to do, but re-release it for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 with a little bit of upgrade, but the original one for the PlayStation players who never got a chance to play it, that would be sick.
Yeah, it now that they got the property, it would be amazing if they did that. Because, I mean, PlayStation people, you deserve that game.
I mean, I don't know if it's like, oh, I had a bag of chips, but it seems like it's just
really,
fun.
I mean, the fun experience, it's laugh out loud funny. So yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely one in the playlist that I want to check out. So hopefully Sony does something with it. Maybe there's an outrage, not an outrage, but like a lot of noise in the internet. Where like, hey, give us Sunset Overdrive, whatever the fuck. Where they'll give us that game. Who knows?
I hope so.
But speaking of games, man, we had a big one released this past week. Resident Evil Village. I've been watching. I watched the review. I'm definitely gonna purchase it anytime soon. But it sold 3 million copies, worldwide in his first week.
Mm-hmm.
That is the fastest selling game in the series. Capcom has revealed that Resident Evil 8 sales have already surpassed 3 million in 4 days, with a cumulative
That thing.
cumulativamente sales of the Resident Evil franchise stormed past 100 million units worldwide. This is definitely, I mean, you're behind 7, but
Yeah, I'm behind, but no mames, way. I totally get it because big titty goth vampire lady, dude. Come on.
I've no lie. I've seen like 15 minutes of her just turning around as if she was like a TikTok thought.
Neta?
See, way you haven't just seen her turn, and you're like, God damn, su puta madre. I forgot how thick she was.
Oh boy, I've seen her coming downstairs, and I'm like, ooh, get it, girl.
See, way. But then she's like, you're like, oh, man.
Yeah, when you see the transformation, you're like, oh, shit, I forgot you were a monster.
This is one I wouldn't mind to play on the PlayStation 4. I don't feel like the performance drop is that crazy. I wouldn't wait for it. I can pick it up. Capcom they're good boys. They do good job. I trust them that it's not like and I haven't heard anything of like the performance dropping or anything or people bitching about it. But good for them.
It had little bugs on the Xbox Series X with when it had the ray tracing on, it kind of lagged a little bit. But I mean,
it's expected.
Who gives a shit? Yeah.
Yeah, this was definitely a lot of people's most anticipated game of the year for sure. Without even playing it, it's probably going to be mentioned in Game of the Year or some kind of awards towards the end of the year, wouldn't you say? From what you've seen.
From what I've seen, it's fun. It's actually pretty fun. I want to play it now.
Get through 7, which is kind of the same but less.
Yeah, I you know, the Immortal Hillbillies make me nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they creep me the fuck out.
That's kind of the point.
God damn. I haven't played it, and they're bang on the money.
It's creepy. It feels definitely creepier for sure. Mm-hmm. This one, like if you just put them both side by side, this one seems more fun. The other one seems more creepy. Yeah,
because it was like the first jump on a new thing on the series.
Yeah, the fact that it's first person is the first jolt, and it's a whole different perspective, and you're like creeping here. What do you think of that? What do you think of that change from going to third person to first person?
I wasn't digging it at first, but I think that being in first person, it does help with the fluidity, but it does up the creep factor a lot.
Disclaimer, Felix hasn't played it, and yet he's giving an opinion, but I bet you he's seen more footage on both of those games than you've played them, so shut up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen more of it, so even though you haven't played it, it's not quite the same. I'm just trying to validate your opinion.
Exactly.
Because you're a Resident Evil fanboy.
Yes, I am. I've played through the ages of Resident Evil, so yeah.
You're just so behind. That's the thing people need to get. You're just so behind that you haven't played 7. Which is fine.
I'm playing Vanquish right now.
Which is a very good game, but if you don't have 7, that's fine.
Brother, amazing.
It's great. It's fantastic.
I powered through 7 hours of gameplay yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good sesh.
See you.
But yeah, I feel when anytime a studio or an IP does something super drastic, I applaud them, because if you go over and over and over again, you end up kind of Call of Duty-ish.
Yeah, you end up Resident Evil 6.
Right. Where they turned it into an action game with different storylines, and it was a mess. It's still fun. Did you play that with me?
Yeah, I played with you.
Yeah. It's still fun, but it wasn't good, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't winning any awards.
No, hell no.
This one is. I bet you this is. This is going to win for something. Graphics or the big titted ass lady award. Something. It's winning something.
Pornhub's going to give it an AVN.
Oh, it's already got. What are the name of the Pornhub awards?
AVNs.
Is that what they call?
Yep. Adult video, whatever.
Really? They don't have like a cutesy name like a Razzies or the Pornies or the Dildos? The Pitillos? They don't have nothing like that?
The Pitotes?
The Vergas.
The Mandingos.
The Mandings. You just have
No.
a giant cock and hand it over to the lady.
Holy
Here you go.
That'll be funny.
Yeah, I appreciate when they don't just fall back on what's been working throughout the years. That's why I like Assassin's Creed. You guys give it so much shit. It's just that okay, well, all of a sudden they switched up the formula. They made it more RPG-ish, and it fucking worked.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've had 3 of those. I want to see something else. During trailer talk, I'm going to touch upon this again, where there's been 6 games that are the same, and then they switch it up. Resident Evil. They've had more than 6 games, but 6 main, and even the first 3 were fixed camera, right? And then 4 they did over the shoulder, and then that worked, and then they slowly started to perfect it. And then they went overboard with the action and the writing that has nothing to do with the gameplay, and then they decided to go first person. I know a lot of Resident Evil junkies are like, no, son mamas, I don't like the first person. Well, it's like, tough titties, bro. They're like...
Yeah, I mean, you get stagnant or you move on. And they moving on, and it worked.
And they can always revert back to the third person.
Exactly.
This is kind of a hot take, but I think a lot of it has to do of how and when I played it. But I think I like 5 more than 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because of the co-op?
Yeah. I played it with you, right?
Yeah, we played it together. It was fun.
Then I beat it with Alex, I think, Bubbles. And then I think I beat it like 4 times. It was just way more fun to play, I think.
Yeah, because you have somebody else to banter with. Because in the first one, it's a solo experience. It is.
It's great. I'm not. It's great. I recognize it as the top 10 of all time. Y no hay pedo. I fully concede that point. Me personally, I enjoyed 5 more.
Well, yeah. I mean, and I get it. I mean, it doesn't mean that 5 is a better game, but the experience is way better.
Right. It was just that co-op thing. And then they kind of tried to do the same, but not really with 6. But between 5 and 6, there was so much caca in between. Revelations isn't caca, but they were just still messing with it of trying to perfect the walking and shooting at the same time.
It's kind of fun.
It's okay. Those 2 are okay. But caca was the other one. What was the...
Operation Raccoon City?
Yeah, I think I have that.
Even touched it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, that's like about a 5 or 6 out of 10 game. I remember beating it. Don't remember a single frame from that game, but I know I beat it.
I mean, I expected it from you, but no, I'm not playing it.
I think
you told me to stay away from it.
Yeah, I think I bought it for like $5. Yeah, you love hakaka. So I revere and I appreciate when they do this. They, like I said, they can always go back to whatever the fuck they want. Yeah. I don't put it past them like in the next few installments after they reboot or redo for what's the one we want, Code Veronica or anything, one of those. I mean, yeah. Even when 4 was out, they had on track shooters with Umbrella Chronicles and the Wii ones, which were kind of caca as well.
I've never played those.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they take those stories. Was there a whole lot of story? Probably not.
I don't know.
Maybe you turn that all those
breeze through the whole story.
Right. Maybe you take those and turn them into a first-person game.
Maybe that would be interesting.
Right. But no, Code Veronica. After they do that one, I wouldn't put it past them if they go back to the fixed camera thing as like a shout out or something. Mm-hmm. A whole new story, Resident Evil 9, or maybe they do it with 10. Well, where they just come up with ways to make the fixed camera better with tank controls or non-tank controls or whatever.
No, you can't make it fixed camera and not tank controls because that was a constraint of the time. And
I still haven't played it because of that reason.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of getting used to because I remember the first tank control game I played was the Resident Evil 1, but for the DS.
Damn.
So it looked really crappy, but I had fun, but I still had to mess with the thing. Then I played Resident Evil 2 on the GameCube, and I kind of got the gist of the camera movements, and I kind of breezed through it a little bit. But the first time I played it, it was really hard to get the hang of it.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll be there. Like Capcom, literally came back on our radars. They've been a hot shit for a minute, but there was a time where there was a time where
they were just shit.
Yeah, they were just shooting out whatever. Now everything they put out is a hitter. You know, Devil May Cry. Esta Madre, Monster Hunter. They're on the top.
Yeah.
They're on the top. Speaking of top shit, we've had this discussion already, but you don't like Friends, eh?
I like it, but I like How I Met Your Mother better.
I mean, How I Met Your Mother can suck balls.
And I grew up watching Friends.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were a Friends hater like Bubbles.
No, I don't hate it, but I like How I Met Your Mother way better because I think it was a time I saw it because I saw Friends as a kid and I couldn't get the humor and everything.
Right.
And when I saw How I Met Your Mother, I was a grown-ass man.
Well, Friends will have their reunion on HBO Max on May 27th. It's been a giant...
This month?
Yeah, they've been having like a giant... It's a giant cultural thing as a when will they, if will they. There was the whole weird thing where they're like, the media would almost put them against each other. Where like, I don't know, it was like wild Pokemons in the wild, kind of like, oh look, it's the way he's interacting with this lady. Holy shit, a la verga, and they were like glorify their presence. My God,
shit's happening.
Right. I don't know why it became like a big thing. Maybe because they said that there wasn't going to happen or whatever, but HBO Max coming with it. Simon, they were on a break. HBO Max doing it. The reunion special hits HBO Max May 27th and will feature all 6 of the original cast members. There's been videos and speculations that Ross doesn't get along with the rest of them and a bunch of bullshit. But they dropped a little teaser of them like walking around and with the music played at a different level.
Do you know the name of the actor who plays Ross?
I do, but not right now. I do. But it escapes me because I'm trying not to shit my pants.
Oh, shit. Okay. Move on there.
No. I do. David Schwimmer.
Oh, shit. I did not remember his name.
David Schwimmer, Jen Aniston. No, I'm not going to write him. Lisa Kudrow, Matthew Perry, Courtney Cox, y el pendejo este del... Matt LeBlanc. There you go. I remember that. Big fan. Did you watch the? It was probably a little bit before our time. Did you watch the Fresh Prince reunion? There was like hot, juicy drama on that one.
I did not watch the reunion, but I did. I was aware about the drama, and it was
where he like apologized to Aunt Viv because she got replaced in the first season or so, and all this other shit. And like they called him out.
He came out and apologized, but I'm kind of on Will's side on this one that she was being a cunt.
Mm-hmm.
But
are you quoting Will Smith? That's what he said. You was being a cunt.
No. That's just me paraphrasing the whole thing.
Yeah, with with way more strong language.
Exactly.
You was being a cunt, so I had to go to the producer so they fire you. You were being a little cunty, so like we had to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying?
Like I didn't like your attitude. It was a little cuntosaurus-y.
Yeah, there was a taste of cunt, so we had to get that out of there. Like a sommelier, like there's a little cunt. Bouquet. There's a little cunty in there. We gotta get rid of that.
Earthy, juicy, and cunty.
Yeah, you give a shit.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Will you? I feel like you're gonna forget.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it when you remind me. But
I'm gonna forget.
This month, right? Oh, so wait. So we're not watching it.
I'm gonna try. I mean, it's in like 2 weeks. I feel like it's a big deal. Like I said, for some reason, the media pinned them against each other. From the boys, because from the girls is obviously Jen Aniston. Mm-hmm. Who's a bigger star now? Who would you have to pay more for your movie? Let's say you're making a movie. Who you're paying more?
I think Matt LeBlanc.
You think?
Yeah.
I was thinking Matthew Perry.
Well, he kind of I haven't heard anything he's done lately, and Matt LeBlanc's been on like Top Gear, and I mean, what wouldn't you want to have like, how you doing in your movie or whatever? No,
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying the character. Of course, I want sexy fine ass Joey running around, but I'm saying star wise, who would be more expensive? Because for the girls, I mean, it's obviously Jen Aniston,
of course,
but for the boys, I mean, David Schwimmer's been in American Horror Story. He did.
I'm sorry for the screen, but I did not remember him.
Not the American Horror Story, but the
crime stories.
Yeah, the crime stories. He was.
Oh yeah.
He played Papa Kardashian in that.
I remember.
So he's slowly making a comeback. He was also in Will and Grace. He was another handful of other stuff.
Oh shit, he was in Will and Grace.
Matt LeBlanc, no, El Otro Pendejo. Matthew Perry
Mm-hmm.
kind of disappeared for a while. He was hot shit early 2000s, before 2005.
Him making a movie with Bruce Willis.
Me too. I was thinking of that one, like something in the yard of the something, or no? I'm making it up.
I don't remember the name, but Bruce Willis was like a gangster or something.
Something like that. Like, he was running around doing things. I've seen The Ladies also.
What do you mean, The Ladies?
I've seen The Ladies around. I've seen Lisa Kudrow. I've seen Courtney Cox.
Where?
Courtney Cox had Cougar Town or whatever. That was another show.
Oh yeah,
I watched some of that.
I did not.
Then after that, she kind of fucked up her face.
Bien cabrón, güey.
But then she didn't.
What?
Like it went away or whatever. She looks good now.
Oh,
there was a. I mean, she
like a spell that was she looked like she had a mask.
I know it did look. It was like a form of themselves. You know, it's a little weird. I mean, Courtney Cox is like illegally gorgeous. She's she's almost too perfect.
Let me see a picture of
her face.
I remember back in the day. I think she.
I'm talking back in the day. What?
Yeah, it was Jen Aniston, Lisa Kudrow, and then Courtney Cox.
Neta?
Anyway,
I would go Jen Aniston and then Courtney and then Lisa.
Well, the thing is that I remember
they're
Lisa
all fine.
in the black dress. I mean, yeah, they're all fine. But I remember Lisa Kudrow on the black nightgown, and I was like, oh.
I mean, if it gets to, that's how I know it's hella late when these fools come on TV. I'm like, oh shit, it's already 2 a.m. I gotta go Mimi. That's how, without looking at the clock, that's how you know what time it is.
That's a lateness benchmark.
See what? I mean, Jen Aniston, she had her nipples on every other episode, so that was pretty cool.
Oh. That was bang material right there.
All right, chill. They're all fine. It's just it's even super mega outrageous how they're like. And now with the woke, they're like, there was not a lot of black people in there. It's like, okay,
who gives a fuck?
We had Charlie. I mean, we want representation, but it's like, okay, it was from the 90s, bro. Late 90s. Like,
I don't care.
Now with the whole wokeness shit, everything is ridiculous. You gotta give it a chance.
No, fuck wokeness.
All right.
I mean, not all of it, but I mean, you're looking for representation on a 90s show. Come on, bro.
No, make it now, but make it good, because then nobody's gonna watch. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think I watched. I don't remember if you mentioned it. But speaking of representation, what did you think about the representation on Shadow and Bone? I just finished watching that.
I thought you liked it a lot.
Yeah, I like Shadow and Bone a lot.
Yeah. I did. I mean, I did. What you doing on that? I think I touched upon the representation. I don't remember. It kind of felt. That's where we're at right now. It does feel a little forced.
You think so? I didn't feel it was forced.
No, Shadow and Bone did it good.
Oh,
right. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember. Shadow and Bone did it good. The guy being gay was kind of like, okay. Doesn't need it.
But I mean, I think it's.
But I ain't mad about it.
No, me neither, because I think it was like the type of character he was. Like it felt natural.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. I'm gonna talk upon it right now because this is a joke that we do. I do it with my cousins. If you sit down and watch TV, the way commercials are now are almost insane.
What do you mean?
They're pushing their PC-ness so much to not offend anybody. It gets a little like
satire-ish?
No, it's just blatant and in your face that they're trying to appeal to for everybody, which is fine. But if next time you're watching TV, watch. You can if you want to get fucked up, play this game. And I don't have any problem with what they're going. It's just kind of in your face. Yes, if you want to get fucked up, I got a cool drinking game for you, right? If you're watching the football, if you're watching baseball, whatever you're watching, right? With commercials. Watch the commercials, okay? And take a shot every time you see an interracial couple, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The woman driving in a car with two people and the woman's driving, take a shot. Somebody in the LGBT community, take a shot. And whatever you feel that is PC, take a shot. You'll be fucked up by 2 commercials.
You want me white girl wasted, don't you? Holy fuck.
And it's almost funny to us now because it just feels so blatant.
Mm-hmm.
And it even makes you think, I don't know, it's just stereotypes. I don't know if it's just the way we've been wired forever. It just pops up to your screen now. Like, it just screams at you. You're like, okay, I know what you're trying to do there, company. I get it, right? And sometimes they go the whole opposite of the way of steering away from other things. Like, I don't know, a fucking McDonald's drive-thru and it's a fucking white girl. Okay, way. Melissa isn't going to be in the fucking McDonald's drive-thru. It's pinche Jorgito, way, who's fucking 25 years old, valiendo verga. That's who should be in your fucking drive-thru.
You want a side of fries with your
See, way. That's the motherfucker that's right there.
See, way.
But whatever. I'm going to get in trouble for that, but I don't give a fuck.
Who gives a shit?
But yeah, that's a cool game. The PC commercials. You'll get fucked up with that.
Okay, I'm going to try it.
It is. You'll get fucked up, you know? And I'm not saying, oh, bring the white guys. Fuck the white guys. I kind of like it. It just feels like in your face. It doesn't feel...
You're kind of like, you're a white guy, man. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But I'm saying the white guys in the commercials. I don't want to see a white guy, you know? I don't want to see the white guy. But it just feels ingenuine and in your face. And I can smell it. That's what I'm trying to get at. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about?
Tangents.
Lack of verb. Oh, did you see the other one? This is not on my thing, but fuck it. Did you see the Snow White thing that's going on? Speaking of wokeness and shit, fuck it. Let's talk about it.
No.
I should have asked Bubbles. I was gonna wait for Bubbles, but fuck it. Let's get to.
I don't. Okay.
This
fill me in, please.
this is gender.
I think I'm gonna get it. Okay, fill me in.
Okay. I didn't want to talk about it, but fuck it. I'm gonna bring it up.
Fuck it.
It's my podcast. I do whatever I want. They're trying to boycott the Snow White ride. I think it's in LA or something. There was a new Snow White ride. I forget where, if it was in Disneyland or Disney World. And they're trying to boycott it, right? Because in the ride, in the dark side of the ride, there's a scene, as in the movie, of the prince kissing Snow White to wake her ass up, eh?
Uh-huh.
They're trying to boycott it because she did not give him consent. She did not give him consent to kiss her.
I'll just throw a fucking pen.
Breathe, homie, breathe. We're talking about a story that came out in the 1930s. We're talking about the story that's in the... Okay, you don't want that version of the story? Fine. You want the grim stories that you want to go through that shit? No. It's just insane, way. It's crazy, way. My Mexican brain goes, huh? I don't understand. Yes, if you scratch at it enough, yes, she did not give him consent. But you rather her stay there forever and fucking die? They want to cancel Sleeping Beauty too because Prince Charming did not get consent to kiss her.
I got chills because I got pissed.
It's part of the... I have to explain this to people. It's part of the fucking spell, wait. It's like it's...
Yes. I mean, back then, being... it pisses me off.
No, fuck it back then. If you get poisoned or whatever, bruh, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you be down for me to kiss you to wake you up or leave you?
Yes, I don't want to be asleep. I mean,
okay,
being asleep would be amazing. But I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna kiss your ass y te voy a dar un pinche besote, way, just to wake you up. I have to ask for your consent now, because then I'm gonna be in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
No, fuck that. If I'm in that point and if you are willing to do that for me, fucking do it, because I don't want to be asleep my whole life. I got a lot of life ahead of me, and I don't want to sleep through it. So you better kiss my mouth.
Oh, I'm kissing your shit, way, and I might use my I might use my dirty butthole for as lips. it melts my brain. It doesn't make any sense. Wait, what are you trying to accomplish with this? Cancel the
stupid.
Cancel the ride. I don't.
Okay, cancel the ride. Is Snow White going to have like the disclaimer again, like the other movies have on the Disney Plus? Or why are you trying to boycott a ride? Why are you trying to boycott a story that's what 80 years old, 90 years old? I don't understand. I just don't get it. It's beyond idiotic. I mean, I thought that digging through old tweets of stars to make beef, I thought that was stupid. But this is just going full retard.
This is the Pepe Le Pew thing again, kind of. This is like, okay. Yes, Pepe Le Pew, see way. He's being fucking, okay. I ranted on that already. También te la paso, way. But this shit, we can't be heroes no more. We can't be princesses because we're preying on the. Oh my god. Okay, can't do nothing there.
No, we're monsters. We're monsters. I think we have to accept that we're monsters and we're trash.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Speaking of monsters, bruh.
Okay.
Walmart and Target have suspended sales of Pokemon cards. They suspended in-store sales of Pokemon and other trading cards after multiple events occurred relating to their high demand, including a Wisconsin parking lot fight that resulted in a gun being drawn. This is per Vice.
Verga, güey.
Again, talking about crazy people acting stupid over Pokemon cards. What's the fucking wrong with you? Fuck! What the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck?
You're gonna pull out a fucking gun for a Pokemon card? A Pokemon card!
I mean, Charizard's gorgeous, but it's not worth the life.
It's worth $100,000, but you're probably not gonna get it if you bought it off of fucking Walmart.
If you bought the pack, you can.
No way. They didn't ship it at fucking Walmart or Target. You gotta buy that shit on eBay if you really give a shit.
I just went from being pissed off to just being amazed.
Es que no mames, güey.
You're playing hard with my emotions, you son of a bitch.
I'm here, right? Sitting in my fucking stew, pissed off, con caca and shit, and y'all shoot motherfuckers for Pokemon cards? Come on, what the fuck going on?
No hobby is worth risking your livelihood for.
This sounds insane of a headline. Walmart and Target suspend sales of Pokemon cards for safety. What? What? Kids choking on Pokemon cards? No. Bob pulled out a fucking gun on Joe because he had the Charizard. What the fuck? And I read some of the article. I heard this wasn't kids that pulled out the gun. It was a 35-year-old man. Come on! I'm heated.
You sound heated.
My butthole heated too.
I mean, that from the get-go. But I'm just trying to... I'm kind of struggling with the fact that it got so... Why did it get so heated? Why did it escalate like that? The fuck happened?
It doesn't matter. Right? I'm coming in like the parent. I don't give a shit who started it. I don't care. I'm ending it. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I don't give a fuck if Pepe. I don't give a fuck who started it. I'm ending it. What's wrong with you? You're a 35-year-old man. You pulled out a gun over a Pokemon cards. I don't care how much is. I don't care how much it's worth. I don't give a shit.
No, it's.
Imagine. Wait, can you ever get to a point where you're like, I shot a motherfucker for this Charizard. It's not like something to brag about.
No. If a gun was involved, take the Charizard. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna hurt because of Charizard, but I don't give a shit. I'm not risking my wellness for a piece of cardboard.
Okay. I mean, I don't think I. Are you? Because we're not psychos, way. Is there anything you're passionate about that is not a human being that you would pull out a gun for?
No, not even.
No,
I'm no. If I think the worst thing I can imagine is like punching somebody just to buy. If I had the money to buy like a high end microphone, maybe, but I do not see that scenario playing out in my head.
No, you would never pull out a gun on nothing. And I've seen people pull out a gun over chicken sandwiches también, güey.
Hold up, what?
See, güey, it's just outrage. I don't know what's wrong with people, güey. I don't know what's wrong with people.
What happened?
This is what's going on in the world. And then there's other fucks like, he kissed her without consent. Pinche vergazo across the head, güey. Get out. Déjate de mamadas. Y go back to fucking school.
For me, that's the definition of a puto.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Merca.
No,
that's the definition of a Merc.
No. That's not my place to say. But that's like a puto move.
Yeah.
I'm getting outraged because she didn't give consent. She was fucking almost dead.
Pues que se muera la vieja y they don't care.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna be the villain que se muera la verga. I'm gonna be the villain que se lleve su puta cartita de Pokemon. Fuck it.
It's insane.
A fucking gun, dude. Jesus Christ.
I don't blame Walmart or Target for this at all. It's just people. What's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with? I don't care how much it's worth. I don't give a shit. None of this. I don't care. If you're a collector, this is not on you, right? If you're a normal, decent human being, right, that goes to Walmart, because I've been in that position where you go searching for something and that thrill of trying to find something, and
how pissed off you can get when you don't get it because somebody else got it. It's understandable.
I don't even know what the situation was that pushed it for them to pull out a fucking gun. I'm saying, if you collect Pokemon cards, that's fine. There's been a recent fad with like people who you never thought give a shit about Pokemon cards, like Logan Paul opening a bunch of packs of Pokemon cards on his stream. Never? Okay. Yes, it's been like streams upon streams of people just open up Pokemon cards.
I haven't sat down and watched them, but I know about them.
You know that they existed, right? But yes. Okay, that I don't understand the
Logan Paul.
Yes, Logan Paul. He bought and even Logic, the rapper, he bought $100,000 Charizard, but he didn't shot anybody for it. And that's cool. That's that you do you, bro. That's all I say. Yeah. But if you doing you is being a fucking moron and pulling out a gun, then you can't do you no anymore. You stupido, way.
See, wait,
you've been suspended of life.
Somewhere else.
See, wait, go take your ass to, I don't know, something wrong with you. Tas cabrón.
Your mama dropped you when you were little.
And then stepped on your head, wait, because there's some, I don't know.
Oh my God, that's heinous.
But I understand that satisfaction of searching for something, right? I got a bunch of games and stuff that I want to collect. But just clicking a few things on Amazon doesn't feel as cool as if you're walking around and you spot something you've been looking for. That search, that thrill, that's the hunt. That's the part that that's the only reason why I don't buy all these other movies. I want to come up to a situation where I spontaneously find it. But I'm not carrying a gun around to try to find these fucking cards or those whatevers. It's insane. It's insane. It
is. I mean, what a time do we live in?
It's pretty crazy. A motherfucker could get shot for a Jigglypuff, bro. That's mamon.
If it were a Jinx, I would think about it.
No mames. Anyway, I'm heated, fo. Let's get our asses into fucking trailer talk, would you?
Yeah.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Deep breath without shitting my pants.
Yeah, careful with that breath out.
There it is. All right. This first trailer is for a video game. It's a sequel to a video game called Lost Judgment. You know Judgment, fool? You don't know Judgment?
No.
So Lost Judgment is an upcoming action adventure game developed by Ryugaya Gotoku Studio and published by Sega. These are the people behind Yakuza. And they released the first game called Judgment, where the 2018 game focused on a private detective, Takayuki Yagami, as he investigates a criminal accused of both sexual harassment and murder. So this was a spin-off in the Yakuza world, but the main guy, I think he was like a giant star in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know his name. I'm not sure.
Like the voice actor or the mocap actor?
Right, but the actor he's like a Norman Reedus, pues.
Okay.
He's like a big deal. And this is a sequel to that game called Lost Judgment. But he's a criminal investigator, so he's running around trying to solve mysteries and murders and all that other shit.
How does this play out? Because this was a story trailer, and I did not understand how the gameplay would work on a game like this.
It's the same as the Yakuza. It plays the same as the old Yakuza, and I say old Yakuza because this is what I was hinting back when I was talking about IPs sticking to a form or a formula that's worked, and then they suddenly changed. The latest Yakuza 6 Like a Dragon, plays like a turn-based RPG.
Oh.
Yes. So after announcing Lost Judgment, a direct sequel to 2008's Judgment, Sega confirmed that the mainline Yakuza games will remain a turn-based following the success of Like a Dragon. They switched it up. They made it turn-based. The fans seemed to love it and fall in love with it. Mm-hmm. Judgment and Lost Judgment, aka Judgment 2, is very similar to Yakuza in its gameplay. I have no problem with them sticking with even though I haven't played it, but I'm still excited and it's on my list to play all these games. I think I'm only on Yakuza 2. I'm behind like 5 games.
Yeah, because you've played the Kiwami right now.
Played Kiwami Uno and Kiwami 0, and I have Kiwami 2 on deck. Mm-hmm. I still got 3, 4, and 5, and then 6, and then Judgment, and then Lost Judgment. So slow down, and I'm coming for you. But I have no problem with the Yakuza series switching over to RPG turn-based style, and then Lost Judgment kind of filling that old school Yakuza gameplay, filling that hole. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But just switching up the IP, I have no problem with that. I feel like it's genius. I feel like it's perfect.
In the end, this is a spin-off, right?
But it's still set in that same world, I believe.
I get it.
You really didn't heard of Judgment?
No, Yakuza, yes. Mostly because of you, but Judgment, no. I thought it was like a fighting game or something.
No, I thought I'm a little shook that you never heard of Judgment. Yeah, it came out in 2018. I'm pretty sure you've seen the cover. The cover's like the main guy in the middle of the portada, and then there's like glass ripped apart, and it's part of his face, kind of like.
Hold on, let me look at the cover art.
I'm pretty sure you've seen it before. It looks really cool. There was just a few weeks ago a announcement that Judgment, the first game, will be coming to PlayStation 5, and they had like sweeter, nicer, beautiful graphics and all that other shit.
Yes, I've seen the cover.
Yeah, of course you have. It's Sega, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have.
So I feel like this is a genius move. Fantastic when you switch up one thing, but you can still sprinkle that old school Yakuza kind of gameplay in Judgment.
Amazing.
Yeah, and he's a private eye, so it's like you could just keep tossing in different cases, and it could go on forever as well. What do you think of Judgment and Lost Judgment?
It did pique my interest because I was thinking I would like to watch a movie about this, like this thriller noir type thing. Yeah, that would be amazing because I think that as a game, I don't know. I mean, I haven't played any other Yakuzas, but I think it's long. Are they long?
Yakuzas are roughly around 20 to 30 hours. The older ones get a little longish. I think Like a Dragon is pretty long. I don't think Judgment was long. I think it was under 20 hours. And I feel like this was another 20, under 30 as well. I'm just guessing. I'm just spitting up my ass. I'm not quite sure how long.
No, but like you said, if they could like keep bringing up cases and things, that would be really fucking cool. I mean, it's a game that would last a long time until they kicked you out in what Super Bowl 20-something fucking what?
Yeah. I'll put more than you can beat the main story of Judgment in 26 and a half hours, or the main with extra around 43 and a half.
Wow, that's a beefy boy.
It's a beefy boy, but it's because these kind of games put so much stuff you can do. I'm pretty sure there's side missions and amongst other things you can do. But you're roaming around Japan, so it's like you want to go visit the Sega store, and you're just roaming around. You're like literally a tourist inside of a video game. Oh, that's why like the whole extra 20 hours is you basically fucking around.
Oh my God, that sounds enticing.
I mean, fucking around. I mean, like you walk around and you walk upon a side mission. And you're like, oh, could you buy me a soda? But you're. I'm describing the Yakuza games. You're walking around Kyoto, Japan. I think it's Kyoto. Mm-hmm. No, is it Kyoto? No, it's one of them. I forget.
Part of Japan.
Japan. And it's so cozy and it feels like what Japan would feel like, you know, in the streets. And you just, okay, and you complete that side mission and then, oh, you got to do this and then you got to do that. But you're exploring it's like 20 hours of side missions. But it's really, really fun. It's really cool. The gameplay is different. It feels arcadey and it's definitely unique. There isn't really a whole lot of stuff out there like that where it's like an old school kind of 3-dimensional beat 'em up kind of thingy. It's cool. It's something cool. And they're on the Game Pass if you guys want to check them out.
It does feel
# not sponsored.
It does feel cheesy as fuck, but I think that's like the whole allure of it.
Right. I wasn't a fan of the voiceovers, so I do slap on subtitles because it's just way better to be like Yakuza Busu Busu Ikuria.
And like the Japanese way of speaking is so over the top.
Just by me saying that, I got chills. Kuria. And then they're like
so like visceral.
Seaway, and there's like a fountain of blood as he's saying, oh shit. Fuck, I'm gonna play Yakuza, bro.
Okay.
It's great. You should check it out. You should definitely check out the Yakuza on the it's not for everybody. It's a little weird. It is a little weird. I did hop on the train later in life, but it's a good train to hop on. I like it.
Okay.
Did I convince you or no?
Actually, you convinced me when you...
Bitch, you haven't played Resident Evil 7.
No. I mean, I maybe play the first one way down the line, but I'll give it a shot.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's really fun. Let's talk about the Netflix portion of the show. They dropped another trailer for a documentary, and this one's called Nail Bomber Manhunt. So the documentary tells a story of the 1999 London bombings that targeted minority communities and the race to find the far-right extremist behind them. I kind of remember this in time. Like I don't remember. I don't remember. Like some of the images that they were showing kind of sparkled shit in my brain. I was like, I think I kind of remember that. I think I kind of remember this going on. But I'm intrigued. You know how I is with the Netflix documentaries. This is strictly for me.
Yeah, actually, I thought I remembered it, but no. What I was remembering was the bombing in London when was it a race or something like that that they had like a bomb go out mid-race.
Are you're not talking about the Boston one?
Oh shit! Then I don't not remember this one.
No, that was the Boston bombings. That had a whole movie and the whole thing, and the one guy looked like my cousin, and it's some guy.
Yeah, then I do not remember this one, but I kind of want to see it because I don't know that much outright. No, I mean I want to see this more than the BTK one.
BTK?
Oh no, the Son of Sam.
Oh,
BTK. No, my mistake.
The fuck is that? Another Korean?
No, BTK is like a serial killer. Do you not know about this?
I don't think I know about that guy. Enlighten me, master.
No, they kind of hint to him from in Mindhunter. He was like the security guy. Turns out he was if I remember correctly, he was a dude that worked in installing security systems, and that gave him access to his victims.
Dennis Lynn Rader, an American serial killer known as the BTK. An abbreviation he gave himself for bind, torture, kill. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bastard.
Yeah, he was a fucking cunt.
Yeah, he looks like a cunt. He smells cunty también de aquí.
Yeah. And creepy.
Creepy as fuck.
I did want to... The inkling to watch this was a little higher than the Sons of Sam.
What was the last documentary you watched? You don't watch anything that I mentioned, Caron. That's why I was like, you're full of shit. I don't buy it. You're not going to watch it. I would bet you're not going to watch it.
No, I am going to watch it.
Okay.
I actually put a reminder on Netflix to
when this comes out. You legit?
Yeah.
Legitness.
See, I really want to watch this one.
Yeah, I'm curious. The story of how one man held London for ransom for 13 days in 1999. I'll be down to check it out. We'll see what's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's get more fluffy and nice in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next trailer Netflix drop was a animation for their movie Wish Dragon. So, determined teen Din is longing to reconnect with his childhood best friend when he meets a wish-granting dragon that leads him on an adventure 1,000 years in the making, coming to Netflix on June 11th. Bruh. Did this reminded you of anything at all?
Does it have to do with a parrot and the flying carpet and a fucking blue genie?
Seaway. We were just
first thing I thought.
The first thing I thought when seeing this, I was like, okay, Raya. Okay, that's what usually happens when
like the immediate connections.
Yes, because what happens in in Hollywood usually, all these scripts get bought up around the same time, or they kind of like movies that are kind of similar. Like the first one that comes to my mind is like A Bug's Life and Ants kind of came out around the same time.
Simon.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna just Google just for fun. So that was my first thing. Okay, Bug's Life came out in 98 and Ants came out in 98.
Mm-hmm.
Ants came out first, which is okay.
I remember watching both of them at the movies.
Yeah, Ants came out in September, and then A Bug's Life came out in 2010, in December 10th. Mm-hmm. But everybody remembers Bug's Life. So like the premises are not the same, but it's kind of yeah, but kind of no, right? It's impossible for them to be it's impossible for A Bug's Life to rip them off. It's just like simultaneous ideas coming out really relatively similar. I remember A Quiet Place and Bird Box had the kind of same thing where they came out like a month or two between each other.
But they ripped them off.
But it's impossible for them to rip off. Okay. So when I saw that this was a Wish Dragon, the first thing that came to my mind was Raya. Have you seen Raya yet?
Yeah, I just did.
It's free for Mexico. I said it was free a few weeks ago, but it's only in Mexico for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
So the first thing I thought it's that parallel thinking with Raya. But then you sitting there, you're watching the damn trailer. The dragon's in a teapot. He rubs the teapot. He comes and you're like, okay, wait a minute. And then little scenes that you remember from Aladdin start to occur, like when he's super, super tiny and he's talking to the teapot with the teeny tiny voice. And then he's like, make me rich. And then even the way that the dragon kind of acts.
Yeah, I was
it's
like,
fucking Aladdin.
What is happening right
it's
now?
Pinche Aladdin, no way. What are you doing? But again, this movie's probably not for, damn near 30-year-olds, right? It's probably for little kids who probably haven't even seen Aladdin yet, which is fine. But this goes back to a conversation I was having with Bubbles where you just repaint things that I already know work. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was talking about Avatar and Pocahontas, and I was talking about these other things, but this is just blatant, I feel like.
Yeah, they kind of, it's too on the nose. Pero
is Aladdin like a fairy tale? Or a folk? He's something, right? He's like a folk
he
tale?
was on, I think, fucking shit, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on that story.
Because, it's a ripoff of a Disney movie, but Disney also ripped off things before. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Lion King. I'm not excusing them at all. It's just you see these as a grown ass man who grew up love Aladdin, watching Aladdin, knowing the it's all. I didn't see no musical in this, right? It's only missing the musical aspect of it.
Yeah.
You just can't help but to compare it to Aladdin.
Yeah, it's too blatant not to do it. But I'm going to ask you a question, and I think you're going to call me crazy.
Okay.
Did you think that the voice of the dragon was Johnny Depp?
No.
Because I did. I was like, wait, hold on. Are you Johnny maybe voicing? And then I saw the credits. And oh, no. I was way off.
No.
It's a Chino Man.
Is Long the name of the dragon?
I think so.
He's voiced by John Cho, a.k.a. Harold. From Harold and Kumar. Or Sulu in Star Trek. Yeah. So he cool. He cool. I saw him at a Carl's Jr. once with Anton when we were on our way to Comic-Con. Yeah, he just walked in.
Nice.
I was like, traitor.
All that to get a White Castle burger.
Fucking traitor. Constance Wu, who plays the love interest, she kind of put me off since her comments of like, I forget exactly what she said, but I remember it was like going back to Friends when she's like, I know I'm pissed off at you, but I don't remember why.
Cabrón.
That's what Phoebe does. She's like pissed off at Ross, but she can't remember why. But she knows that she's pissed off, and it turns out that she dreamt it. That's where I'm at with Constance Wu. I know I'm pissed off at her because she says something about being an actress, something like, she can't. I forget what it was. I really do forget what it was.
She's in Hustlers.
She's in Hustlers. She's in Crazy Rich Asians. So she was popping for a minute, and then there was a controversy where she said something kind of like, ungrateful towards the industry. Mm-hmm. I forget what it was, man. Give me 2 seconds.
You're getting good at fast Googling.
I'm not. I'm Googling with one hand.
Oh, so wait.
Bad. Are they murdering somebody around you?
Remember when you said you wanted to murder a dog that time?
They murdered the dog?
No, they murdered a kid.
Neta?
No, mames, no, we creo que no.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past you in the fucking ghetto, bro.
No. It's just a clip playing with her mom.
They pulled out Fresh Off the Boat. It's a groundbreaking comedy series that received the wrong kind of attention. And when star Constance Wu expressed dismay about its last-minute renewal. Oh, that's right. So she was in Fresh Off the Boat, which is a hit ABC series, right? Mm-hmm. And then she got pissed because they got renewed last minute for another season.
The fuck?
And she was like, fuck. Now I have to go do this show instead of doing all these other movies that I wanted to do. So it came off kind of ungrateful because it's like, bitch, do you not know how many people would die to have a good, successful movie on TV right now? And she's like, I gotta go do this lame-ass show. She didn't say those words, but she just expressed dismay about having to go do the show because she had Hustlers and she had all these other things popping at the same time. Mm-hmm. That comment just put me off of her. I was like, ew, you nasty lady. You nasty. Anyway, Wish Dragon, you watching?
Yeah.
Neta?
Yeah.
With the child or no?
Nah. It's like just a Sunday more feel-good movies for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to watch it because I've seen it already. It was called Aladdin. I saw it.
And that was way better.
I already saw it already. That's the only reason why I was in here. 2 times. Yeah, I saw it a bunch of times. Anyway, let's keep it moving. This one is a Netflix animated original series called Eden. Mm-hmm. So in a distant future lies a city known as Eden, barren of humans for thousands of years. Robots have been the only form of existence since a human baby girl, Sarah, wakes from stasis, questioning all they were taught to believe, no longer an ancient myth. 2 robots, E92 and A937, your boy got shorter, remember, become her surrogate parents, raising her in a safe haven outside of Eden. Mm-hmm. So basically there's only one baby girl. Right?
One baby girl.
There's only one human. It's a baby girl. Mm. Damn, I was focusing on the damn screen for so long. Like my eye went all bubbles on me. Hold on. I'll sass my on.
No, man, that's horrible.
I should have just read the IMDb description. I was reading the YouTube one. The IMDb was like, a human girl secretly raised by robots starts to uncover the dark secrets behind her lush utopian world where humanity has all but vanished. Anyway, break it down for me, bro, so my eye comes back. What do you thought of Eden?
The premise is good. I thought the premise was really good. Mm-hmm. The animation again is kind of puts me off.
It looks like a GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2 HD remake of cutscenes of that generation.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was like, oh, so we're gonna play Okami on the TV with the little girl.
Yeah,
Because it's cell shaded as fuck,
but the colors pop. No,
the color. I think the colors, the visuals are pretty fucking amazing. As in the visual colors and everything. The premise is really interesting.
yeah.
This I think is geared a lot toward kids, but I'm
Is
watching this also. I don't know.
You thought it felt kiddie?
Maybe because of the popping of the colors. Because normally this type of matters are kind of dark.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a little more kid friendly, but I am watching this because it looks. It's like Love, Death, and Robots. Remember that cat episode?
Yeah.
This, but a little bit lighter.
The rating is YT. I mean, Y7. Chorro. Is Y7. Like rated for 7-year-olds and up.
Oh. Yeah, so kind of childish.
But the girls got titties in some of the things.
I know. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? I mean,
she doesn't have like
no, es como tickle bitties.
No, it's not Twitch streamer tits, but I was like, she's got cleavage.
See, I was
I'm
like,
like,
oh my god.
Okay.
Like, wait, is this the same child that? Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
It does look a little kiddie. That might put me off a little bit. I might let you take care of this one because I've been watching teaser trailers for months now on this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first official trailer where they kind of explain a little bit more. It does look cool. Kind of looks like a. They all kind of look like without that splash of the without the Ghibli effect of it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of Ni no Kuni-ish in the animation kind of, but without the Ghibli. Strip Ni no Kuni of the Ghibli, and this is exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have any Ghibli at all.
No, but I put this one on my list because the theme is enticing to me.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you tackle this one. I might not add it until after your review.
Yeah, I'm down.
But it looks okay. It looks cool. It looks okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get the Y7 vibes from it until I just Googled up. So that I was like, oh, it went from like an 8 hype to a 6.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I don't know.
I just remembered the talk we had that 5 is not actually bad, but it's not good either.
Yeah, but it's a 5.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. Well, we'll see if this next movie is a 5. And this is not on Netflix. We're out of the Netflix realm, all the other ones with Netflix. This is called The Protege. Bruh. So this pick follows Anna, a.k.a. Maggie Q, and Rembrandt, a.k.a. Michael Keaton, two of the world's premier assassins who share a mysterious past from Venom for years. They traveled the globe, competing for high-profile contracts, but when Anna's mentor, Moody, a.k.a. Samuel Jackson, is murdered, she and Rembrandt must form an unnecessary alliance and return to Vietnam to track down his killer. Maggie Q whooping all the ass. It did sit in the trailer that it's produced or filmed or directed or something. Somebody from John Wick is in here.
The
Studio behind it.
Yeah.
And it does have those vibes. Again, I talked about it when I was talking about myself, I think, a few weeks ago. John Wick, still the best badass motherfucker. So it's not really. But yeah, it's Maggie Q whooping ass.
Mm-hmm.
How old Maggie Q? Maggie Q fine.
Banging.
Maggie Q fine. What do you think about Le Protege, bre?
Not just talked about it, actually.
Neta?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious about it, but not like, oh, I want to see this movie. Not even because of the pew-pews or the fighting or even the fact that the studio behind the John Wick movies is behind it. No.
Does that have any weight for you when they're like, oh, this studio that did this is doing this now? Does that mean anything to you or no?
No. If you say that from the director of this movie did this, that has some weight to me.
The director?
The studio, yeah, I think the director, because that's where the real vision comes. Director and the writers, but from the studio, nah, not really. That doesn't mean that much to me. Maybe to some people, and more people, it does.
It could be a pro and it could be a con. Because it could be a pro, it could be like, oh, it's gonna be like this, but that is also a con if it's like, oh, you go with the expectations of it being like John Wick because it's a lady kicking ass.
Yeah.
And it turns out that it's not. Then you're like, okay, what was the point of telling me it was like John Wick? When that, I'm pretty sure that studio's done plenty other things that they could have compared it to. But right now we're hyped on John Wick. I feel like they do with that intention of being like, okay, and they got me. I was like, oh, okay. It gives me confidence that the movie's going to be good just because John Wick was produced by the same people.
Yeah.
Even though this movie has nothing to do with John Wick.
No, it has nothing to do with it. But I don't know. I think I feel like I have to feel hyped for this movie because it has Matthew Q and Sam Jackson and peepees and fighting and all that.
Michael Keaton, don't forget Michael Keaton, son.
And how could I?
You did.
I did, and I feel ashamed.
You should.
I do feel ashamed, actually.
Pray to Batman, Caron. That's what you should do.
Oh, Lord Batman, save us. But no,
Patrick Robert también, el pinche T-1000, son.
No mames.
He a bad guy. I don't know. He just looks like a bad guy.
I did not see him in the trailer.
I don't know. I'm looking up the thing. So you feel pressured to like it?
Yeah.
To want to give a shit?
Yes.
That's fair. I mean, that's not... Again, that could be that same thing we're talking about the studio having a paw in there. I am kind of stoked. I'm gonna forget that the John Wick people did it, but
yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't look bad. It looks cool. It looks budget. The story is not anything that we've seen before. I mean, anything that we haven't seen before.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
Of a mentor being killed and she's seeking revenge. All right, I'm down. You're not down?
No, not really.
That's fine. You don't have to be down. You can take Eden and I'll do Le Protege.
Arre.
But
I'm down for that.
Are you down for the next one, Bray? Which is the Forever Purge. All the rules are broken as a sect of lawless marauders decide that the annual purge does not stop at daybreak and instead should never end. Boom, boom, boom. God damn. Le Purge as a series, yeah or nay? Not a series, a show. So, like the series of movies. You like or no like?
Yeah.
You like them?
Yeah. It's okay. Like it's yay-ish.
Yay-ish?
Yeah. It's not nay.
Have you seen the series?
I did not know there was a series.
Mira, fake fan.
But I'm not calling myself a fan because I don't have no Funkos of it. But see,
have you seen them all?
I think so.
I think we've seen them all as well.
See,
we being Bubbles and I. The television show came out 2018, 2019. I did not watch that. I did watch the first Purge. Then we got Purge Anarchy. That is with Frank Grillo.
Yeah.
Then we got Election Year, where they get crazy with the elections.
I remember watching that one with you on the movies.
I think that's incorrect, sir. Are you sure I went to go see that in the theater? I think I saw that with Bubbles.
I went with another.
You have another fat friend, you fuck?
No, you're my only fat friend.
Hey, you don't call me fat.
You did that to yourself.
Then we got the first Purge. That was a good one. I think that was like
I watched that on TV.
Or black, but there's a bunch of black people, the main people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was the latest one. That one came out in 2018, and then we got this next one, the Forever Purge with Mexicans.
Don't fuck with Mexicans.
Don't fuck with me. Come for me, bitch. Come for me, bitch. So it stars Ana de la Reguera. This is the lady that's also in the Snyder movie that I confused her with the other thing, but she's in Nacho Libre. She's in Cassidy Freeman, Will Patton. I don't recognize anybody else. So sorry. Josh Lucas is the guy that is helping. So yeah, that's basically what happens. The purge is over, and then this group of people are like, nah, we're gonna keep killing, which is a nice little twist to the series. The Purge I mean, I'll keep watching them as they come up because they're fun movies for the moment.
Yeah, they're popcorn movies.
Yeah, and once it's done, you forget about it.
Exactly.
Until the next one. A series would be too much. I don't know how the series did, but that would be too much.
Yeah, it feels like overkill. I haven't watched it. I do not intend to watch it. I have a lot more stuff to do, but I'll keep going with the movies. And this movie, like, what? Are you really Mexicans? Okay, let's see where this goes.
You gonna die.
And by the end when they say, fuck this guy, I was like, Papa. Oh, I just heard the cumbias rolling in.
Hell yeah.
And the Death start to fucking blow up. And I was like, oh yeah, daddy.
Yeah, it's a popcorn movie. Pew pews, boom booms, and bam bams. That's what we're coming here for. So give me all of that.
Yes.
It's starting to, because there's so many sequels now, it's starting to get a little sorry.
It is. It does feel. It really shows in this one.
Like, I can tell you this is not better than the last one and whatever. What do you think is the best Purge off the top? I feel like the first Purge was more serious than the next ones. I think Anarchy. I think that's the one I liked the best.
I see. Wait.
Or Election Year. It could have been Election Year.
I think Election Year for me is, I mean, counting the first one out, I think that's the best one for me.
Because after, like I said, after the first one, they just go crazy and crazier, and it's like they just switch it up. You know, they turn the dial to 100.
Yeah, because the first one was really contained.
Yeah. But we watching the Forever Purge.
I see. Wait.
You down?
Yeah, I'm down.
Not down for the series.
No.
But I'm down for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Looks fun. Looks crazy. I mean, they even put her like in an almost damn sock contraption in the damn trailer.
Yeah, when I almost clocked out on that one. When they did that, I was like, okay, what the fuck is going to happen now?
Yeah, a little weird. I don't know about that. Anyway. All right, bro. Ready for the final trailer of la semana?
A ver.
Okay.
Little me.
Final trailer of la semana. Venom. Let there be Carnage. I can't find a fucking description anywhere. It's Venom dose. What the fuck else you want me to say? And Carnage is in it. Dun dun. There's the fucking description.
Needed.
No. This is the sequel to the 2018 film Venom. This poster's pretty sick with the teeth.
Yeah, the poster's sick. And do you think Eminem's gonna come back and do another song?
No, maybe. Damn. It was like he was memed for that shit.
Well, yeah. I mean,
this was goofy.
Why wouldn't you?
We got Tom Hardy coming back as Eddie Brock in Venom. Michelle Williams playing his girlfriend. And Cletus Cassidy is being played by Woody Harrelson. But, of course, if you stuck around long enough from the first one, you would know that by now. Naomi Harris is also running around in there.
Thank God they fixed the hair.
Whose hair? Oh,
Cassidy's hair. No mames.
Yeah, it looked.
The first one looked fucking whack.
It looked like an SNL sketch. There's a cool little charming scene in the beginning of the trailer of Venom cooking and shit. So that's kind of cool. The interaction between Venom and Eddie Brock. That's nice. They did.
Feel like Eddie's kind of dead inside.
A little bit, yeah. It feels like Venom is the character.
Yeah.
But he was kind of dead inside in the first movie too.
Yeah, but like in this one, he's like done.
Right. He doesn't show any range of nothing.
No.
Like in the first one, he's like all about his mija.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
And the truth.
And the truth and all that other shit. But then here he's just like, what the fuck do you want, Woody? All right? ¿Qué quieres? A la verga.
Woody, though, he seems menacing.
I mean, he's borderline being goofy, though.
Well, yeah, we've only seen the trailer and the end credit stinger at the first one. But I don't know. I still have to watch Natural Born Killers because they say that he goes all out in that one.
That's a good one.
And I heard that he kind of was given that vibe. So I did not understand why they say that. So I have to go back and watch that one. But I am a huge fucking mark for Woody Harrelson. I don't. The biggest mark for that guy.
I don't quite see the Natural Born Killer vibe point that they were talking about. I don't see it.
I don't either.
But the first movie did okay. It wasn't, even to this day we give Bubbles shit because he hasn't seen it, and that goes to show you that there's not enough urgency from him to like, I need to go see it. Maybe it's also like a availability thing. If it was on Disney Plus, he would have watched it.
Yeah, because it's more accessible. But have you come back and watched it again?
No,
the first one.
No,
me neither.
I might do that just to watch it with him, with Bubbles, just to see what he thinks. But they did say it twice in this trailer that it'll be only in theaters. So that's like make it super, super clear that it won't be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best movie, but it is fun, the first one. And the second one, I want to see what happens with her, how he unravels.
Who?
Like a better word? Woody Harrelson. I
Hmm.
mean, because I know the character. He's a fucking psychopath. And I must say, I'm not that convinced with the Carnage model. I don't know.
With the design?
Yeah. But I'm really, 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 really married with the OG Carnage with the black and red.
It needs a little bit more. It needs a little bit more Todd McFarlane, I believe.
Yeah. It has to be more slimy and shit.
Mm.
Because in my head, Carnage is this slimy piece of shit who loves death.
Yeah. And he has to seek for it. That's all. That's his whole deal.
Yeah. And in this one, it didn't feel like that.
No.
It did. The thing felt menacing, but it felt as menacing as the first villain. The villain in the first one. Remember what was his name?
No.
The other guy.
The other Venom.
The not Venom.
The not Venom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, this movie's been pushed out. We talked about it endless of times. It's probably gonna. I would bet some Bitcoin that it's gonna be pushed out again before it comes out again. It's gonna be pushed back one more time, I believe. I'm just saying, just por mamon, I feel like.
Are we gonna be mad about it?
No, I'm not. I'm not mad about it anymore because it happened 4 or 5 times already.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever happens. So it's whatever. I watch it. Yeah, it's okay. It's just very okay. It's just very okay. Wait, cabrón. It's just very okay. I don't know.
Acceptable.
It's acceptable. They did say in other videos that this has nothing to do with the MCU. There are a few nods and Easter eggs. If you see the trailer, you see that there's the Daily Bugle. There's some Spider-Man references in there. Obviously, it's the same universe, but it's not. But it is. But it's Spider-Man. There's a mention of Avengers in there as well. But it's not the MCU. It's just the comic world of Marvel.
Yeah.
I feel like this is. I don't even know what would you call this. The Venom verse? Is it even a verse, or is it just two things? Like,
I don't even think it's a verse, unless Morbius is gonna be on the MCU side, right?
I have no idea anymore. That's another one that got pushed back again.
I forgot about that one.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, and I don't know. I think Venom is its own contained thing.
Is Morbius by Sony?
Yeah, in conjunction with Marvel Studios.
So is it MCU or not?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think it is either.
Because it's not like in the Marvel slate of movies that are coming out.
Right, that would have mentioned it in the phases of the whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe this and Venom can live in the same world.
Yeah, I feel like they would work in the same universe.
Yeah.
But maybe not in the MCU.
No, not MCU, but as their own separate thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Actually, not. It would be kind of interesting. But, I mean, I'm not hyped about it.
No, it's whatever. It's okay. It's Venom. Like, it's the Jupiter's Legacy of Marvel. Like, yes. If it's not on your radar, you're not gonna give a shit. You're not gonna watch it. If it is on your radar, but you're gonna watch it. That's about it.
Yeah. Please go to the What You Doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because no man. Jupiter's Legacy just set a benchmark.
Yeah, I'm reading something here on IGN that says Morbius is part of the MCU with Spider-Man and Vulture.
Neta?
That's what that was reported from last year. So,
bueno.
Who the fuck knows?
Not me.
You stoked for Venom?
Sure.
I remember I was super stoked at the end of the credit scene where I was like, holy shit! I was like, I was hyped.
Yeah, you and me both.
We were hyped, but then now that it's here, where I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff has happened since then, and like for example, Black Widow. I want to see it just because of Mihai.
Yeah.
But I'm not as hyped as it when I first heard about it because god damn, that poor movie's been pushed. Almost New Mutants.
All of them. Every single movie from last year has been like that. But I would bet Black Widow's better than New Mutant, bro.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, and also if you're not interested in any of it, go to Netflix and watch Upgrade. That's a better Venom movie than the Venom movie.
Yes.
Totally
agree.
Upgrade did a better Venom than Venom. And that was
not
another.
Even Tom Hardy.
No, and he kind of looked like him too. But yes, that's another one where parallel thinking, that they came out pretty similar at the same time. Kind of. It was a few months off. That's another one with parallel thinking.
They even tried to rip off the actor.
Kind of. But it's not a rip off though, because it came out at the same time.
No, it did not. No, it did not come out at the same time, and the concept is very different.
But it's not.
Look a lot. No, it's not. But the actors look so alike.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we're watching Venom as much shit as we talking. That's what we do here. We talk a bunch of shit.
Yes, we do.
That was about it. Okay, I was gonna do extra theme, but we're coming up on 2 hours almost. So I'm gonna leave it right there. That's gonna be the show for this week. My camera turned off, so now I got a different camera. What's good? I look even more pale on D1. What's good? Tits out. You know what I'm saying. If you guys made it this long, thank you very much. I yah you always. Shout outs to Belgium from the audio space in Belgium, like across the world, can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, iVox, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. If you just want to listen to us, we're over there. Shout outs to Belgium. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, all that other stuff. Leave a rating review on the Apple Podcast so we can move up the rankings a little bit. But if not, shout outs to the YouTubes. We're also on YouTube. Geeks, Looks, and Joysticks on the YouTubes. Put out 2 podcasts every week. We got What You Doing, where we talk about what we watch and play during the weekend. We got this podcast where we recap on news and trailers, amongst other things. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe there. We got a Facebook page, Geeks, Looks, and Joysticks, where you can interact with us. You can follow me personally at Enterprises, Paurazas. You can follow our missing bubble at Alex_Mac211. My ghostly friend at Jafel91. We also have a Instagram page, Geeks, Looks, and Joysticks over there. Am I missing anything, fool?
The Facebook group.
I said that already. You weren't listening.
Sorry, I kind of clocked out.
Mira que suave. Mira.
I was trying to think about something.
I'm gonna shoot you.
I was trying to think about something to say when you throw it to me.
I'm loading my gun, you fuck.
You got a gun?
Es una pluma. It's a pen. Anything you want to say to the beautiful people, Felix?
Please kiss your local big-titted goth vampire lady.
That's what you ignored me for, you fuck?
No. But I was trying to come up with something better, but I couldn't.
No, stick to your shit. Eat ass.
Ahora pues, coman culo.
Always and forever here to you.
Bye.
Bye. Pendejo. I'm gonna kill you.